Hello. Okay, don't fall on me, camera. Let me just do something like that, maybe. No. Okay, come on, stand up. Okay, hello, welcome back to the Super Waluigi WAN channel. As you can see, I have the General Grievous Starfighter of 2020 that released, I think, August? Probably 6 or 3 months ago. I'm pretty sure. I don't really know, but if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. We're at 16 subscribers, and my most popular video, blah blah blah, the Lego Galactus review, actually received a lot of views. So if you could do the same for this video, that would be very appreciated. Not that I really care for views, I just care for subscribers. But anyway, we're gonna look at this Lego set. So starting with the minifigures. Okay, I'm back. So starting off with the minifigures, we're gonna start off with Obi-Wan Kenobi, and right off the bat, this is the wrong Obi-Wan Kenobi, because this Obi-Wan Kenobi was featured in the Duel on Mustafar set this year, and the torso does not work. I guess the face could work, but and the hair and the lightsaber and the gun, but the torso does not work. It is so inaccurate. I'm glad there's no arm printing, so it doesn't make this figure even more or less accurate to the scene, because the Duel on Mustafar was after the what's it called, Obi-Wan Kenobi versus General Grievous. Turning around, you can see some nice back printing. Looks pretty nice. Obi-Wan Kenobi comes with a lightsaber. He comes with a translucent blue one, and the translucent blue one went away. Come on, there you go. I really don't care how you put I don't really care on how you put the lightsaber hilt, as long as it looks like a lightsaber. That's all I care. And then he has his blaster that in the movie he shoots General Grievous's heart, and it kills him. It defeats him or kills him. I really don't know. I really haven't watched The Return of the Sith. I was thinking of doing that on DirecTV, but on the DirecTV app, but I have not gotten around to doing so, because I watched The Force Awakens, or was it The Last Jedi? I think I watched The Last Jedi on DirecTV, the app, and it had so many ads, like, it was ridiculous. I would never want to watch a movie on DirecTV ever again. But if it's an old movie and it's just like doesn't have like a DVD or like Blu-ray, I'll probably have to resort to doing that. So yeah, that's Obi-Wan Kenobi, a very inaccurate character in this set. Next up, we have the rip-off of Commander Cody, because everybody would have expected Commander Cody to be in this Lego set, but no, we got a remake, but even better, Airborne Trooper from 2014 or 2012. Please correct me on that in the comments if you want. I do read the comments if you care. There was a hater in one of my videos. We don't talk about that. He commented on my video at 1 in the morning. I got a little notification, and I had to bully him. I had to show him who's boss. So yeah. But as you can see, we got the updated Airborne Trooper helmet. Well, it's updated, but it's the same Airborne Trooper from wherever it first debuted. Taking off the helmet, you can see there's a new angry clone face instead of that white face that we've been getting for the past years now for angry clones, especially for the stormtroopers. Everyone has been getting tired of it, but we have new clone faces now. So yeah, that's that. Turning him around, you can see I gave him an extra lightsaber hilt that came in this Lego set. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just gave it to the Airborne Trooper. Not a big deal if you don't want to. You can see the nice printing on the back, and if you're wondering what this cloth is made out of, it's made out of a hard plastic, and I'll show you how would you connect it. Okay, so looking back at it, you can see that it's kind of a modified skirt piece. You got 2 holes in the other holes. You put the 2 holes first in the middle on top, and then you just fold it around, put it on top, then you put it on there. And then there you go. That's how you get the Airborne Trooper's skirt, I guess. Then putting the minifigure body back on and putting the helmet. The Airborne Trooper has no alternative face, but I forgot to show you on Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan's first face is when he's like more angry / ticked off, and then his second face is more of like a scared look of like General Grievous, like he's going to die from General Grievous. That's more of that face. And speaking of the General Grievous, here's the General himself. Standing him up all the way. You can see all 4 of his lightsabers, taking those off, putting them off to the side. And if you see any lightsaber hilt fly off the table, that's because I didn't bother catching it. Moving General Grievous to the front, you can see he has this white color, but you can see the legs are very off color compared to the rest of the head and body. It's probably because it's been painted on like a gray body. I really don't know. But you can see that General Grievous can move his arms freely, moving them back down. If you've never owned a General Grievous, well, he has more articulation than an actual minifigure. And you want to know how the other 2 arms come into play? Well, they come into play. No, camera, don't do that. Okay. Okay, this is a bad review. Don't watch this. If anybody, okay, but you can see, let me take off that, there's a little, like, a thick bar on the General Grievous' arms, his main arms. You just clip those on, and then there you go. That's how you emulate the forearms, lifting him back up. His neck could move that far without falling off. Let me just show you. It's starting to fall off, so be careful with his neck. And yeah, that's General Grievous. I prefer the white version because we've had like I think 4 or 5 white versions of General Grievous. 2007, 2020, 2018. I think 2012, and we only had like one tan version was in 2010. So please, Lego, bring back tan Grievous. Moving on to the actual build itself, you can see this build is real giant, and please excuse the sound of the ee! Oh, I think I made a worse representation of that, so please don't comment that. I know it's bad. Move out of the way, move out of the shot, lightsaber. But this thing is actually really massive. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at these side compartments, because in the other older versions, they usually had something going on with this. In the 2010 version, there were flick fire missiles in like the middle type area. But pulling this open, you can see there's a tiny little clip, and there's supposed to be something to like click on, so you can hear like a little clicking sound. So you hear that? I don't think you heard that. But what this is supposed to do, what you're supposed to do is, sorry about that, there is a mosquito in here. Right now, I'm currently out of town, so that's why the video is kind of choppy. But you can put 2 lightsabers in there, and probably even more, and then you just close it up, and there you go. It has the same thing on both sides. You can see these like orange highlights everywhere. You can see some gold up there too. But if you could see that little button, that's supposed to be like a what's it called? A spring-loaded shooter. But I lost my spring-loaded shooter before I could. Come on, camera. But I lost my spring-loaded shooter before I was even able to do the review. I've done this review like 4 other times. People kept on interrupting me. So yeah, you can see that these things look like drills. They don't do anything, really. You can see some stud shooters that work like this. You saw that? And I don't think you saw that, but it flew onto my arm or my lap. I can't remember already. But moving it towards the cockpit, you could see that there's like these black thingies that make it slide open. If that was in a gray color, it would be much nicer. Placing Grievous in the sitting position, because I can't do it while me holding the phone. my phone. Oh god. I don't know why I even bothered trying to show you how to put them in while holding my camera, but you can see that there's two joysticks. They're like two printed tiles on the side, blue flat studs. And there's a lot of room compared to the older versions of Grievous' Starfighter, and all you do is just move that back. And there you go. And that's how you put them in. And the last feature that this ship has to offer is this tail, and it can move all the way up, and you can see like this hole there. I don't know why that's there. Please let me know in the comments if I'm missing something. But you can move that hole up. You can move this up all the way, and you can even lean the ship back, which other versions did, but you were able to do like 2010, but it didn't actually look right. And you're able to move it back up like if it's like landing.